Hey everybody, welcome back to some more League of Legends. In this video, I am bringing you some Lucian gameplay. Uh, really didn't expect myself playing Lucian, but I mean, I really enjoy him. And we don't really know what Ari's doing here. For some reason, she she was trying to take Ari bottom,
Welcome to Summoner's
but
Rift.
yeah, just kind of ignore her. You can already assume by what I just said that her lane really suffers. But me and Karma do really well at bottom. Excuse me. We do really well at bottom. And this is definitely my best gameplay as Lucian. So you're just going to have to check it out here. And hopefully you'll watch the whole thing, because there's a lot of good plays that go on in this game. But right now I'm kind of AFK. I was in a TeamSpeak messing around, and you'll see here Karma kind of gets lit up a bit. And I wasn't really there to help her out. But I want to go over some things that I do as Lucian, since we're early into the game here, and it's boring at this time. So let me turn down some sound volumes, because I noticed in my last video that they were kind of loud. Gotta switch it back, and okay. So yeah, I want to go over some things that I do as Lucian, and kind of like how I go about him. So I see a lot of Lucians, they're kind of going about his skills the wrong way. What you don't want to do is you do not want to max out his W first. That's a horrible idea. The W does very little damage, little to no damage. So you do not want to max that out. You want to keep that at 1. This is what you do. You get your Q, your W, then your boost. You want to max your Q, then max your W, then max your E, because your E is literally, it gives you the same boost at level 1 as it does at level 5. So just keep that at level 1 and kind of go about your abilities more smart. And since you're in the laning phase, you want your damaging abilities before your boost and stuff like that. Even though your boost is helpful, like when I go to attack a turret, I will W and shoot the turret so I get my double shot off, because each time Lucian casts an ability, he gets a double shot where he'll do 2 blasts at a time. So I use my boost, I double shot the turret, then I W, and then I double shot the turret, and there I just pick up first blood on Garen. So that's pretty, that was pretty good. We probably could have, if we played smart, we probably could have picked up Vayne as well for the first blood double. But we're playing very aggressive, and it's working out very very well, actually. Normally I don't play aggressive, and if you watch my other 2 brand videos, you'll know I play very defensive. And I play very aggressive as Lucian, and it tends to work out. I mean, I just sit back and I poke and I Q and I W. Even though he runs through mana like crazy, it really works out. Like, as you can see, I just used my Q to do a little bit of damage on Garen. But you want to kind of get your masteries built around saving some mana, and as you can see, Garen just flashed there, which wasn't smart. I don't know why he flashed in for Karma when he was a few centimeters away, but I can't say that, because if you watch my last brand video, you'll know I do a lot of dumb flashing. Pretty much I flash for no reason. So we got Vayne and Garen flash down. Garen picks up Karma. Vayne level 2 coming in for me, but I know I don't have mana, so I just kind of back off and take quite a large chunk of her health down right there. So we have Garen and Vayne doubled in levels already. And it's only 5 minutes into the game. They have us on kills only because of top lane. Top lane really is not doing well. I have all the kills on my team. As you can see right there, double kill at top lane. Their Renekton gets really fed. So that's not good. And Ari really isn't the best. Not the champion, but the person that's playing Ari really isn't that great. Like I'm not dissing on him for not knowing how to play Ari or whatever. I'm just saying she didn't do the greatest job at holding her lane. So bottom lane kind of had the team on its back, which wasn't that big of a deal because we kind of had this lane under control. And Spin to Win Garn just showing us what he's capable of there, just taking down 2 chunks of my health in 1 spin. But I can't really say much because I can do that much damage with my Q. So as you can see, I got 2 on my Q, 1 on my W, and 1 on my boost. Just picked up a kill on my W. That was pretty nice. Rare I get kills with my W because it does such little damage, but it tends to work out when I get somebody so low with my Q, I can just W them. 6 minutes and 35 seconds in, we get the bottom turret, so that was pretty crazy. I wasn't really expecting to get a turret so early in the game. But aggressive Lucian really pays off. And also, if you're new to Lucian and you don't know, it pretty much tells you on your W, but if you W somebody and you have them marked blue, you damage them with either your Q or just a normal attack, you will get a run speed. Like as you can see, those lines around my legs, that means that, you know, you have a running boost, which is helpful. If you're trying to run from somebody, turn around W, shoot them once, and then just boost away, and then you have your boost. So it's unlikely that they'll catch you unless they have a slow or a stun. If they have a slow or a stun, just keep running. Don't worry about W and, you know, trying to get that speed boost, because if they stun you, you're dead. Depending on, you know, if you can take them or not. Well, apparently they know that Karma was there. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up a bit because no sense in having it normal speed. We can just go over it like this. So we got 2 levels on Garen. Renekton just completely feeding from top lane. And Karma support is just so beast. I just went in and picked up a double kill. Had to use my flash there because Diana focusing support. I take advantage of it. And Diana just completely goes ham on me here. Really, really close. Way too close. I don't know how Diana got that strong. Like, me 2 bars down maybe, and her half a bar comes back and nearly kills me. And I am pretty fed at my level. I am 6-0. Went in and picked up a quick Vayne kill there. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but I was watching them in mid, and they had that. She stepped on. I don't remember what it was, but she was in the lane. She popped out of the lane just a tad bit, so she showed up on my map, and I knew that she was in there, and I saw her health, so I wanted to pick her up. Because, you know, I assumed that she was going to stay in that bush, not knowing that anybody's seen her. So, that's how I got that kill right there. Well, back into speed mode. I just wanted to kind of go over what just happened there because, honestly, I was confused on how I noticed that. Because knowing that it happened, I wasn't even expecting that. I kind of forgot. Worth it. Gets the CS and the kill with that ult. I'd say that was worth it. And blue buff, really important on Lucian. If you're jungler, like if you don't have a Brand or an Ahri mid, which Ahri said I could have blue buff, I was just making sure that it was all cool. I tried to save Karma there, but it didn't really work out. And actually, I just met this Karma this game, and I was like, okay, we made a pretty good team. I added this Karma, and next game, we did really well again. The game after this one, I don't know if I want to say the score, because I might record it and put it up as well. But it all depends on, if I get a better gameplay video, or, how it all goes. But right now I'm running 9-0. I got my Bloodthirster, and I'm working on building up to my second item. If you want to try to use this build yourself, you're free to do so. I don't really have to tell you that. You probably already assume you can take my build. It's not like I have a say in which you can use my build, because I found this on the internet as well. I didn't make this build. But when I look for builds, I don't just go to the top link, because every time I do go to the top link, everybody else uses it, and clearly those aren't really working out for every other person, because like most Lucians really they don't know how to build Lucian. And I had a person tell me that attack speed was bad on Lucian when his ultimate scales off of attack speed. The more attack speed you have, the more bullets that will be coming out of your ultimate, dealing the most damage. So if you have AD and attack speed, that ultimate is going to be ripping through the people that, you're targeting. So, I mean, obviously, some people don't really know. And as you can see right there, I boosted to get the double shot on the turret to deal the most damage to it. And I don't know why this Rengar, he runs at me as if he's going to fight me, but then when I actually go to fight him, he backs away or whatever. Well, apparently Vayne quit. I did not know that, but apparently she got tired of dying. Right now I'm running 10-0. I'm doing fairly well. Fairly well this match. I got real fed at the start, so late game, a fed Lucian, really late game, just tears. Any champion fed early game can tear, depending. Like, their Renekton is tearing people apart, and he was fed early game. But our Master Yi, he wasn't the strongest Yi in the book. And I just realized what I just got myself into here. The rest of my team wasn't here at the time, so it was kind of like a and yep, there did I die? I kind of lost track of what just happened there. Yeah, I just died to Renekton, I guess. I realized that I got myself into a 4v2 or 4v1. Well, at first I noticed I was surrounded by enemies. As I was running down the river, there was just people surrounding me. And then when we went into engage, fed Renekton wasn't being focused. I was focusing the people with low HP because I was kind of trying to get kills, if you will. But Well, I was trying to take out the people on low HP, and then I was gonna go for Renekton, which isn't a good idea, to be honest. So we got the mid base turret, got down an inhib, and decided to back out, which is a good idea because our whole team is back now. Oh, and yep. I knew I was screwed at that point. Renekton, our Renekton is very underleveled, mainly because, you know, duo top does not work very well in comparison to their solo top. I believe they had a solo top, did they? No, they had a duo top as well. But Yi, of course, Master Yi takes all the CS. He gets every bit of CS there is. So, being duoed with a Yi, what can you expect? And their Renekton just picked up a bunch of kills on him up there. But it's all good because the ADC at bottom got fed, which was me. So that's pretty good. Fed ADC over a fed Renekton any day, if you ask me. Because I am the attack damage carry. Of course, that's... I'm sure you guys know what an ADC is. Everybody knows. Well, everybody that plays a lot of League. Which I want to play a lot of League and get as good as I can. And I don't know how Diana just did that, but she just picked up a kill on Karma. I've never played Diana, so I don't know the true powers of her. But as I was saying, I wanna become like a pretty good League player. Right now I'm only a bronze 3, but in season 4, which season 4 is coming up real soon if you do not know. In season 4, I want to try to go for pretty much anything above silver. Like if I could get to gold, that would be nice. I want to play a lot of normals this season, practice up, because I don't want to drop from my bronze 3. And being in bronze really sucks. So I want to try to start off in silver next season, because I hate being in this bronze elo. Because I don't want to sound like a cocky person or anything, but like most of the time I usually end up holding my lane pretty well, while all the other lanes kind of lose. And like, it sounds a little cocky, but I don't mean it that way. I just am kind of saying how, you know, it's just not fun being in the bronze elo. Like it's really hard to play in bronze, because I usually get the bad team. Like a lot of times people don't like to cooperate and have to have their lane. They can't work with the team. Like if they want ADC and somebody calls it first, they'll just auto lock, which I hate about bronze. A lot of auto lockers, just because they didn't get their lane, they can't cooperate with the team, and it's ranked. Like, this isn't normal, this is ranked. Why would you not want to work with the team? But whatever, I guess. So season 4, I'm going to try to start off in silver, which I want to play early, because then I'll be, you know, everyone's going to get reset. They're all, the platinums, the golds, everything are going to be doing their first 10 matches to see where they get ranked. So I'm not going to be playing with just people, you know, just bronzes and stuff like that. I'm going to be playing with, you know, people that were previously golds, previously platinums, and that'll be way better, because then I could, you know, have the opportunity of getting into an actual good match. So this season, the rest of this season, I'm just going to be playing normals, just practicing up, finding the champions that I want to, ooh, yep, right there, they knew that we were attempting to go Baron.
Blue team has slain the
Well,
dragon.
yeah, I want to practice up, find some champions I like, which Lucian is probably going to be my main ADC. And then, you know, Darius is going to be my top. Brand is my mid, of course. I really like Brand. He's got so much burst, and he's just overall a good champ. I would rather have Brand over any other mid, because I really like his stun that he can do with the combination of the E, W, and then to the Q, depending on which you want to use, the E or the W. Well, enough of that. I want to get back to the gameplay and Lucian here. Fail ult there. I just completely ulted at the wrong time. And if you don't notice, if you didn't see at the beginning of the game, how slow Lucian actually attacks. If you just seen that, and that was with attack speed, how slow that just was. So, right now I'm going 22-2. So that is pretty good. That was a pretty good match, if you ask me. This match was probably one of the best ones I have had. And it's really all because I had a really good support to help me feed and farm early game. Well, not feed, not help me feed, but help me get fed early game. So that definitely helped out a lot. And right there they surrendered 28 minutes in. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this Lucian video. Hopefully some of the tips that I gave you helped you if you're new to Lucian or you want to try to play Lucian. I really recommend this champ as an ADC. Like, if you were kind of wondering if you should buy him or not, I really do recommend him, because if you have the correct build, he is a very strong champ, and you definitely have a chance of doing really well with him, whether you're in ranked or normal. You can definitely have some high powers with this champ, as you can see in this video. But that's all I have for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this Lucian video, and to see more like this one, just subscribe to my channel for future videos, and I'll see you guys later.